Hello and welcome to Manuscript. My name is Manu. I'm so happy that you're watching this video today. Yes, and so yet another video. Today is Friday. Yeah, and by the way, let me be frank. I did not know what I'm going to speak today, but I just thinking about today's video. And as you know, we normally post on Friday. I had not prepared anything. Let me be sincere. I had not prepared anything for today that I'm going to share today. But just thinking about it, I just thought about what I've been learning of late, what God has been speaking to me of late. Yeah, and so of late, actually, I've been calling some people. I've taken, like, I love talking to my friends, people who are my friends, who are in my contact list, and we talk. I love talking to people on phone, yeah, like just calling people and asking them how they are doing and everything. And so I called some of my friends and calling them, like, most of their stories were actually in agreement and in line with what I've been learning, what I've been reading in the Bible. Yes, and so there is this verse I read, and this verse actually encouraged me, and it speaks about how bad things also happen to good people, you know, like somebody is good, you're born again, you love God, you serve God, but still you are here without a job. You're here, you are supposed to graduate this year, but Corona happened. You are supposed to be somewhere, like you're supposed to be enjoying life because you have Christ in your life, you have everything, but now things are not going your way. And that's what we call when bad things happen to good people, you know. And so thinking of that, I've been reading this verse, and that's what I want us to read today. That is Romans chapter 8 verse 28. Romans chapter 8 verse 28, it says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose." Let me repeat. "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called, to them who are the called according to his purpose." So everything works together for good. And I was thinking about these, and about, like, I'm here, I don't have, maybe actually sometimes I even don't have money to actually get bundles to post on YouTube and to do everything. Sometimes I even don't have credit even to call someone, or actually I even don't have money for lunch or for anything, or transport to anywhere I want to go. And so being at that state, and then you come to the Bible, and the Bible is like everything works together for good to those who love God. How is that working out for good? Like, that is the first question that most of us will actually ask ourselves. How is that working out for my good, yet I'm here having been laid off from job, I'm here having lost something that was most worth, that meant a lot to me, and you're just saying that it works out for good. And what God has been revealing to me, what God spoke to me is that, and the revelation I got is that, even though maybe being laid from job, maybe not graduating this year, maybe not traveling this year to the Bahamas or to States or to wherever you wanted to travel this year, maybe that thing that you really wanted to happen to you, and you are really praying God about it, and you are really trusting God about it, and it never happened, you know, it's still working out for good, because even though it is not happening according to the way you wanted it to happen, like God's power cannot be limited. God is not limited. God cannot be tamed, that I know God will come with this way, God is only going to come using this way. No, God cannot be limited. We don't know God's ways. His ways are not our ways. And so him being God, and him being who he says he is, like him being God as he is actually, that means, and as powerful as he is, that means even if the situation is actually bad at this time, still God means what he has said in his word. Whatever he has said in his word, he means exactly that. If you're that person, and actually this is not for everybody, that's another thing that I learned. It says, Romans 8:28, works together for good to them that love God. So first qualification, you need to love God. And to those who are called according to his purpose, that definitely means you need to have Christ in your life and to be born again for you to be called according to his purpose. And so everything working together for our good, even when things are going wrong. The revelation I've been getting is that even if things are going wrong right now, God still has the power to change that thing which seems to be wrong, and make it have a very glorious end, a very happy end, because God actually means whatever he has said in his word. He means exactly that. And then also, as the word of God says, no word comes from the mouth of God that will actually return to him void. That word that God gave through Apostle Paul, yeah, it will not return to him in void, that all things are going to work out together for our good. That word will not return to God void, if at all we are going to love God, and if at all we are going to commit ourselves to God. Yeah. And so thinking about that actually encouraged me, and that is what I would like to encourage you as well, that even though things are not going on how you thought they would, they're not going your way, keep trusting God. Things will still work out together for the good of those who love God. And let it not be your way. Like, most of the time we go to God and we want things to be done our way, not God's will, but our will. We want, God, I want a car tomorrow. Yeah. Even though we have faith, it's good to have faith, but it's supposed to be in accordance to God's will, not for our own pleasures and happiness, but for God's glory and for God's will. Yeah, and so that's what I've been thinking, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. And so thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, this is Manuscript, and yeah, I believe you're encouraged, and yeah, let's continue praying and holding on. And also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, remember to subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell and give it a thumbs up, and comment below what has God been speaking to you actually at this time. Thank you so much. See you next time. That is on Monday. Yeah, we upload on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. See you on Monday. Bye bye.